where just one single line of malicious code, that's all it takes, can disrupt hospitals, stop entire economies, and spill the private data of millions of people. I mean, this isn't some sci-fi movie. This is the daily reality of cybersecurity. So in this explainer, we're going to map out exactly how you can build a career and get on the front lines of this digital battle. Cybersecurity is a survival skill for the digital world. Wow. Let's just let that sink in for a second. It's so true. I mean, in the past, you might have thought of cybersecurity as this, niche, super technical field. But today, no way. It's a core business function, it's a national security priority, and like this says, it's become a fundamental survival skill for our digital lives. Okay, so you hear all that and think, great, I'm interested. But then you look at it and wow, it's a huge field, right? And that can feel pretty overwhelming. So the big question on your mind is probably, where do I even begin? Well, that's exactly what we're here to do. This explainer is your roadmap. All right, so before we dive into the how-to, the practical steps, we really need to get a handle on the why. I mean, what are we actually protecting here? And the answer really is something we all use every single day, probably without even thinking about it: digital trust. I mean, just think about your own day. Every click, every time you buy something online, every single login, it's all generating digital information. There's a reason people are calling data the new oil. It's become maybe the most valuable asset in our entire economy. And just like gold or oil, you gotta protect it. So what's this all about? Just one click. It seems so small, right? But that one represents the terrifying power of a single point of failure. Just one person clicking on a phishing email, just one misconfigured server in the cloud, just one stolen password. That's all it takes. And that one tiny event can be the trigger that unleashes ransomware on a hospital, shuts down an airport, or even destabilizes financial markets. The scale is just mind-blowing. So, here's the bottom line. Cybersecurity isn't just about firewalls and antivirus software. It's so much bigger than that. It's really the essential practice of protecting the trust, the faith that we put into our digital systems every single time we go online. And if that trust disappears, the whole thing falls apart. Okay, let's get into the good stuff, the roadmap. Like any journey, you've got to start with a strong foundation. And let me be clear, this next part is where you absolutely have to begin if you're serious about making a career in this field. First things first. Okay, so at the very heart of, all of information security is this concept called the CIA triad. And it's actually pretty simple to understand. Just think about your online bank account. First, you need confidentiality, right? Only you should be able to see your balance. Then you need integrity. The balance you see has to be accurate, not tampered with. And finally, you need availability. You've got to be able to get to your money when you need it. Pretty much every single thing we do in security is about protecting one or all of these three principles. Now, take a look at this list. What's really interesting here is that none of these are fancy security tools. This is core IT stuff. I mean, think about it. How can you possibly protect a network if you don't even understand how TCP/IP works, or secure a website if you don't get the difference between HTTP and HTTPS? Let's take DNS, for example. It's so critical because attackers love to poison DNS records to send you to fake, malicious sites. You simply have to know how these things work before you can ever hope to defend them. And that brings us to this. Tools should support knowledge. They should never replace it. I absolutely love this because it gets right to the heart of it. So many people want to jump straight to the flashy hacking tools, but guess what? Those tools change constantly. They're different next year. But your deep foundational knowledge of how systems actually work, that's what lasts your entire career. The principles, they don't change. All right, so once you've got that strong foundation in place, then you can start building your career on top of it. So let's take a look at what that roadmap, going from the fundamentals all the way to becoming a specialist, really looks like. Okay, here it is. This is basically your journey laid out in 3 steps. Step 1, you master the fundamentals, all that stuff we just talked about. Step 2, you start layering on the core security concepts, things like risk management or threat modeling. And then, and only then, do you get to step 3, choosing a specialization. And just look at the possibilities once you get there. It's awesome. You could go into offensive security, that's the red team, where your job is literally to think like a hacker, breaking into systems ethically to find the holes before the bad guys do. Or maybe you're more of a defender. You could join the blue team on the defensive side, working in the security operations center or a SOC, hunting for threats and responding to attacks as they happen. Or maybe you're a builder at heart. Then you'd love engineering and architecture, where you get to design and build secure systems from scratch. There's really a path here for every type of person. Okay, now we've got to talk about the elephant in the room, the thing everyone is talking about: AI, artificial intelligence. Because believe me, it is a total game changer for this field. It's hitting the gas on both attacking and defending in ways we have just never seen before. It's basically a new digital arms race. On one side, you have the attackers using AI for incredibly convincing phishing emails, for malware that learns and adapts. I mean, it's scary stuff. But on the other side, the defenders are using AI to spot tiny anomalies in network traffic that a human would miss, and to automate responses way faster than we ever could on our own. So the big question is, does this mean AI is going to replace all the security jobs? And the answer is absolutely not. In fact, it's doing the complete opposite. It's actually increasing the demand for skilled professionals, people who know how to secure AI systems, how to protect the models, and how to govern this new powerful technology. It's creating more jobs, not taking them away. So let's start to bring this all together. When you think about it, a career in cybersecurity is, well, it's way more than just a job. It's a career where you can have a really profound and tangible impact. And the roles themselves are changing so fast. I mean, just a few years ago, a job title like AI security analyst, it didn't even exist. Now, it's a critical role where you protect AI models from being messed with or stolen. We're seeing all these new specializations popping up, like cloud security architect or AI risk consultant. It just goes to show you how dynamic and fast-growing this whole field is. Now, if there's one crucial thing to take away from all this, it's this: cybersecurity is not a field where you learn one thing and you're set for life. Not even close. The threats are constantly changing. The tech is always evolving. This is a lifelong journey of learning. You have to stay updated. You have to practice. And more than anything, you have to stay curious. And always, always remember the why we talked about at the beginning. When you're in this field, you're not just protecting servers and code. You're protecting people's privacy. You're protecting our critical infrastructure, our economies. And yeah, in some cases, you are literally protecting lives. It is a career with real, genuine purpose. So, let's end with this one powerful thought. The future belongs to those who can secure it. In a world that is so completely built on digital trust, that has never been more true. The future really does belong to the people with the skills, the knowledge, and the passion to keep it safe. I really hope this roadmap has given you a clearer path and the confidence to get started. Thanks for tuning in.